And what's the syllabus?
Ma'am, actually, I was like not able to go to school like for 2 3 months because of sickness. That's
Okay.
why I'm not able to tell like what all teachers finished.
Okay. So, but you must have a written syllabus, no? Somewhere teacher must have sent. At least that can give me a little idea.
Yes.
Let me know what's the syllabus so I can prepare you accordingly. Just see, check, and let me know.
Yeah. For this exams, physics exam for October, we got chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
AC is also coming.
Yeah.
Okay, that isn't over, so they'll be able to complete it this week. They'll complete it all if they have to
Yeah.
do. Okay. So, and how are you with physics, by the way, Zeba? Like, your entire class 11th, class 12th.
It teacher it's really difficult like for me to understand and do, like even if I understand the chapter, I am not able to do the numericals. Like
Okay,
theory I can do.
applications. Theory is fine. Are you able to understand the concepts?
Yeah, concepts I can understand, but to apply them on questions, like how to understand the question or where to apply this formula or where to apply that formula, I'm not able to get that.
Okay. Okay, I get it, Zeba. How was your class 11th? How did it go?
It was for physics it was terrible honestly. Like even I gave the compartment exam of 11th
Mhm.
for physics because I couldn't manage to get the marks.
Okay. So see, Zeba, for class 12th now, there are certain topics that are needed from your class 11th, like your integration.
Mhm.
I'm just writing the topics, your vectors,
Hmm.
and differentiation. So how are you with these topics?
Differentiation I can do. Vectors, yes, I can. I need
Integration.
practice in that. Integration, I don't know.
Okay.
That one.
So, see, Zeba, what we will do, because many times what happens, we understand the concept and the difficulty lies with the numericals because of the basics of class 11. Many times this happens. So, what I do after a few minutes, like let us just have a discussion here because this is a very short discussing class that we have. A trial class is there. So, we'll just discuss few things amongst ourselves, and then after the after half an hour or after a few more minutes, I'll take a very small test of yours. The test
Okay.
would be just to attempt that test honestly so that your marks won't be added anywhere or anything. It will just give me an idea how much you already know from your class 11 so that I
Okay.
can prepare you accordingly. Okay. And Zeba,
Okay.
what are you comfortable with in joining the batch or you prefer one-to-one session? Like, what is there any something that you have thought of or you will decide this
No,
later?
I will be in batch. That will
Batch.
be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So see, in the batch, Zeba, we are on the ray optics unit. Okay,
Okay.
ray optics is there, but besides this, you will be involved. You will be called from ray optics, so you'll be able to understand most of the things in ray optics. So your entire second book will be completed with the batch. In
Okay.
another batch, I'll call you for your first book. Okay, because see, you
Okay.
have to attend more classes because the time is very less now. Okay, very
Yes.
few classes are left, and the syllabus is vast. Syllabus is huge. So for the first book, we'll be doing the discussion and the
Hmm.
numerical notes and everything, and all you will get. But right now, my main focus would be on your exam. Physics is on 13th or physics is on 15th?
Physics is on. Let me.
Is on
Yeah, physics is on 19.
19th. Okay, but the
Yeah.
exams are starting on 13th, so you will
Yeah.
anyway be busy with the rest of the subjects. So okay, no problem. What we can do for your exam specifically, Zeba, whichever topics you find it difficult from your entire not first book exactly because EM waves is not coming from the first chapter to the seventh chapter, whichever. Like this is just I'm telling you. Besides your batch and everything, just focusing on your exams. Okay, from chapter 1 to chapter 7, whatever you find it difficult in between. So we can arrange classes separately for you and your doubts will be clarified so that at least you are able to attend the exam. You want some notes, you want some help, whatever, please just inform me about it. Because time is very less, I cannot prepare each and every chapter with you for this test at least. But let me know if you need any help, Zeba. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And see, regarding the classes, have you here ever been to Learnivio before?
No, ma'am. This my one of my classmate Aisha Khan, she told me about that.
Okay. So, see, Zeba, how we go about here at Learnivio, let me just tell you, at least in the physics classes, so that whatever you prefer, you can tell me. See, every note will be given to you, each and every note will be given to you in the class itself. Okay, so I'll pre-write some things, some more things will be there. So in this manner, you'll have everything written. And by the notes, I mean all the derivations, all the important definitions, or everything that is there in your NCRT as it is. Your notes will be created in the class itself. So you don't need to refer to even NCRT, in fact. And for the things that are needed from NCRT, that I'll specify to you. Okay, that just refer for this particular portion. Like in magnetism, for fifth chapter, you have the differences between paramagnetism, ferromagnetism, diamagnetism. So there you need to have a look at it. So like this, some things are there that I specifically mention if there's a need to open the NCRT. Otherwise, you don't have to refer to NCRT. Refer to the class notes properly in detail. After, when you sit to study, first do the class notes, because in the class notes we do the previous year questions also, NCRT questions also, exemplar questions also, and lots of things. So most important things are covered. But see, in the class, how much can we cover in a very short span of time? So what we do, what we just give you an assignment
Okay.
in the form of the homework. So this is up to you. This you have to do. And before the beginning of the next class, we discuss the assignment of the previous class. So these assignments are there. These are also constructed very beautifully with good questions. Then you have the weekly tests of that particular day. You have the weekly tests that are present. Now, apart from all these things, Deva, like till here, you should do each and everything in this sequence only. Apart from this, you should have your NCRT book with you. Now, I told you don't go through the NCRT for the theoretical part. NCRT's back exercises are extremely important. The solved examples, they are very important in text questions. In the line in text between the questions that arise, these are very important and these should be done properly. Do you plan to attempt any of the entrances also? What's your subject combination, Zeba?
Yes, ma'am.
Subject combination, what do you have?
I have biomath, physics, chemistry, and bio and maths.
Oh, maths also, PCMB, all four.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what do you plan then
Like what?
after 12th?
After 12th, I'll be doing my distance, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your main target is to attempt NEET.
Yes, ma'am. Like if possible, I'll be giving NEET from India or from here.
Okay. You are currently in Saudi?
No, Bahrain.
Okay, then. All right. See, even if it
Bahrain,
is
Bahrain.
NEET or JEE, okay, yes, Eva. If it is NEET or JEE or any entrance exam, for that also, the basic part is your NCRT. Without
Yes.
NCRT, you'll not be able to understand. And one thing also, let me just clear. See, in the class, we'll be just discussing the portion of CBSE board exams. Because for NEET, we
Okay.
have a separate batch where I call students for 1 hour in the week and we just discuss the NEET part there. So since for NEET, we have the separate batches for NEET and JEE. So in the regular class batch, we'll be just focusing on the board exams. Okay, the NEET part is done separately in
Okay.
another batch. In that another batch, basically, all the students who are interested in giving NEET, they are called in 1 hour of the week, any day, Tuesday probably. Yeah, Tuesday is the day this year. So the NEET preparation is done there. So in the class, whatever is done, that is exclusively for your CBSE. Means everything, nothing extra will be done. Okay, so everything will be covered from for your board exams properly, including the previous year's questions and all. Okay, so this is one thing, so that you should know that this is the batch in which you will be added, that will be completely CBSE oriented. If you want to study something additional for NEET or J, then you can join another batch. That is different, completely different. Because see, whatever you study in the CBSE batch, that 90% is the same. Just 10% extra help is needed. That is done in the NEET batch. So CBSE, in this, we'll be focusing on the board exams to uplift your scores. And weekly tests will be there and assignments will be there. So just follow them properly. And in the class C, a theoretical portion will be done. Most of the notes will be pre-written. So theoretical portion will be done. I'll be giving you time to copy, and then we'll do the numerical. So like this is how we'll be going about the theory, the numericals, theory, numericals. Okay. In the class, I'll give you sufficient time to copy each and every word, so you don't need to write along. Just wait and then understand everything. But yes, regarding your doubts, you are welcome to interrupt also, and whatever doubts you have, please just clarify them. And in between the class also, and if the with the batch, if you're hesitant about a question, then you can definitely type it on the chat box, because I always read the messages. So chat box is also there. You can do that directly. Also, you can unmute yourself and ask. Apart from it, if you're studying somewhere from any other book or any other class notes or any other thing, and you're stuck with it, just click the picture of the doubt, whatever question it is, and share it on WhatsApp with us. They'll forward it to me. I'll forward the solution, and this way your doubts will also be clarified. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So, see, since very few minutes are left and AC is going on and EMI is done. So let me just talk about the chapter EMI a little bit. Okay. For the next class, especially whatever topics to be done, they can be discussed. But right now, very few minutes we have. And after that, I'll take your test also. So let's discuss the chapter EMI. So it will give you also an idea how we go about in the classes. One thing I'll tell you, we have the notes written, pre-written. Because this is just a very small class. So in the next class, I'll show you the notes also. If you want to, I can show the notes today also. So
Okay.
see, EMI chapter, just don't write and understand first. EMI chapter, basically, see, the name is Electromagnetic Induction. This is electromagnetic induction. Now, electromagnetic induction means this will have a component of the electric field. This will have a component of the magnetic field. Both of these components are present. Electromagnetic induction. Now, what the basic gist of this chapter is, when you were there in chapter 4, that was the chapter 4, magnetism, moving charges and magnetism. There you had a topic, Biot-Savart law. Remember?
Yes.
In Biot-Savart law, basically, the whole concept was that whenever a current carrying wire is there, it will produce a magnetic field at a point. Wherever the current carrying wire is there, it will produce a magnetic field, whether it's a circular loop, straight wire, and all these things were there. EMI chapter basically focused on, okay, if this is the scenario that is possible, then what if magnetic field could produce current? We know that current can produce magnetic field, and that was clearly experimented and explained through Biot-Savart law. Also, an entire magnetism concept believed us that yes, current can produce magnetic field. So we were sure of the fact. But whether magnetic field can produce current or not, that was a question during that time. That okay, if the reverse is possible, then it could help in creating current wherever needed without the use of battery. So basically, all these things were taken up by the scientist Faraday. He took experiments and he gave a conclusion that yes, through his experiments, that yes, the magnetic field also can lead to current. It means without the battery, without the circuits and everything, the magnetic field can also lead to current. And he had certain sets of experiments to understand which you need to understand the magnetic flux. Okay?
Yeah.
Till here, Zeba, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. Now see, first topic that you should know before understanding the Faraday's law or anything related to magnetism, electromagnetism, especially. Because in your alternating current also this is used, and EMI, it is definitely used, the whole concept of magnetic flux. Now, what is this whole concept of magnetic flux? Let me explain it, and you can copy down all these points. Just understand first. See, if I have a plain sheet, let's say I have a sheet. Now, there is a magnetic field present. Or in fact, before that, let's say there are few magnetic field lines that are crossing it. There are few magnetic field lines that are crossing it. Now, these magnetic field lines, all these are magnetic field lines present. All of these are magnetic field lines. If these magnetic field lines are normal to the surface, means perpendicular to the surface. Perpendicular to the surface means making an angle of 90 degrees. All of these. So you count that as 1, means this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4. So I will say the magnetic flux is equal to 4. So what is the definition of it? Definition will be number of magnetic field lines that are crossing the area normally, or you can say simply perpendicularly. Okay. Number of field lines that are crossing the surface area normally means if this is making some other angle other than 90 degree, we are not going to consider that under the magnetic flux. So definition of magnetic flux is very simple, that the number of magnetic field lines, the number of magnetic field lines crossing a surface normally means perpendicular. In normal term used for perpendicular. But but every time counting the magnetic field lines are not possible. Here I just drew 4 lines, so I could calculate it 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I said magnetic flux is 4. What if I don't know the number of magnetic field lines? What if I just know the value, or what if I know magnetic field in terms of a variable quantity? So counting is not feasible every time. So we should have a proper a valued formula where we can put the inputs and get the resultant. Like this way, calculation of magnetic field lines every time is a very tedious process. You can't do that because every time it won't be perfectly given to you. So we require the formula. So for that, what we have, let's say this is the surface. Formula is very easy, similar to your electric flux. Let's say the surface area is S. S or A, anything you can take. Let's say S is the surface area. This is the magnetic field line. Okay, this is B is the magnetic field. Magnetic field. Now we don't know how the magnetic field is given. 5 Tesla, 8 Tesla, 4 T Tesla, like this. 4 I cap Tesla, any manner this is given. Now what you do, the first step is, since we include everything normally, means perpendicularly, you are also going to drop a perpendicular to this surface. See, this will be the perpendicular to this surface. Okay. So n cap is the area vector that is present. Okay, n cap is known as the area vector. Area vector means something that is perpendicular to the surface. You just drop a perpendicular. No matter magnetic field is given to you, magnetic field is mentioned, magnetic field is perpendicular, it is inclined, anything. No. You just drop a perpendicular and then you see what is the angle between the magnetic field and this perpendicular. You are not going to take the angle between the magnetic field and the plane surface. You're going to take the angle between the magnetic field and the perpendicular. So theta is what? It's the angle between,
Between
yes,
magnetic field and area.
and area. Correct. So formula part is very easy. Formula just says that your dot product part should be fine. I'm just putting a beam so as to differentiate with electric flux, because you have electric flux also as one of your topics. That's fine. This is B dot S. That's it. When you have dot product, we write the magnitude of the first quantity, magnitude of second quantity, and cos theta. This is the formula for the magnetic flux. Few things you should know, that it is a scalar quantity and the SI unit of the flux is Weber, written as W. Am I clear till here, Zeba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just write down these points. Just text me a done in the chat column. I'll keep on scrolling it. Okay, please write it.
Ma'am, can you scroll down? Okay. Ma'am, scroll down. I'm completed.
Okay, Zeba. Few minutes ago. Let me take a diagnostic test. So it will give me an idea how much you know from class 11. Just frankly, honestly, whatever you know, attempt it. And it's not your weekly test or anything, means your marks won't be added or anything. It's just for my analysis because I haven't taught you before in class 11. So it will give me an idea how much you already know from class 11th.
Okay.
Okay, let me share the diagnostic test with you. See, how do you attempt this test will be, because it's not a proper test of means like your weekly test and all. What you do, I'll just write your name, Zeba Naseem, right?
Yes.
So, Zeba, what you do, you read the questions, you solve them.
Mm.
You just, I don't want to see the rough work right now because there's no point. For the 12th boards part, I'll train you for that. But 11th final answer, I just need. So, whatever you are able to write, you tell me. If just in the chat box, type like question 1, XYZ is the answer. Question 2,
Okay.
part 1, ABC is the answer. Just like this. If you don't know, just skip it, put a dash like this. Okay. And
Okay.
I'll write the answer here only. And I'll check this sheet only and this will act as your answer sheet. Fine? Yeah, so please start with this. Whatever you know, just attempt it. Whatever you can recall.
Okay, ma'am.
See, wherever you will lack, I'll provide you a tailored bridge course that will be included here only. It means I'll
Mm.
just call you 1 hour separately so that a little brushing up can be done. One class only, not more than one class is required for 11th one. But just to help you with 12th. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Okay, first one, C root 7.
Yes.
Third and fourth, first one, 3 I cap. Just keep cross checking, Zeba. Okay. 6 K
Hmm.
cap. Second is I cap plus 4 J cap plus 2 plus 4 J cap. Then this much from this page.
Yes, ma'am. And third one is 7.
What?
Third one, like, wait. Fourth question.
Mm-hmm.
A plus vector B.
Okay, okay, okay.
That
This is 7. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. Uh, just try 6th and 7th.
okay, ma'am.
Zeba, is it done?
No, ma'am, I'm doing.
Just tell me, are the first two parts done of differentiation?
Yes, differentiation I have done. The
Okay,
first
so tell me the answers for differentiation. What have you got?
wait, let me type it. I have typed it here. That is 3t square, okay, ma'am?
Yes, I get that. This is 3t square plus 2t.
Yeah.
And the second one is 9t square plus 4t plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Integration, anyone that you've solved yet?
No, ma'am. I couldn't solve question 7 and 8. I didn't know how to do it.
Okay, Zeba. I'll stop here then.
Yeah.
Okay. See, differentiation you're good with. And vectors also you're fine. I think you need just a bit brushing up of integration and a little bit of vectors, right?
Hmm.
And yeah, differentiation you're fine with. Okay, Zeba, so I think one class I'll just call you separately for the bridge course, and whatever you'll find convenient, just discuss it with our team and just let them know how do you want to go about with the syllabus, which batch do you prefer, what are the timings, anything, Zeba. Okay, just feel free so that I can also get the message from them and I can help
Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, all right, Zeba. Then I'll stop here. Thank you so much then. Okay, Allah
Uh,
Hafiz.